All right, what is up, everyone, and happy Sunday as we get a chance to open it up for a special weekend AMA to speak with the team behind the Continental project, who appear to be structuring it in a very professional manner in terms of the vision for multiple layers for their ecosystem, all of which bring value in today's crypto world. And we will get a chance to get the full details here very shortly. And in great timing, their pre-sale ends in about 2 hours from now. But before we do, I have to remind everyone that a few people are taking home some prizes today, including a couple of random listeners and the best question at the end of the segment, which, like always, you can send it in directly to me via DM, and I will do my best to ask it on your behalf. Once again, Continental in the building. I see you there with your hand up. I saw you there with your hand up. Feel free to throw it back up, and I'll get you unmuted. Let's see here. Okay, perfect. There we go. For anybody who wants to tag along with us, guys, we're going to be going through a lot of details today. All the links are in the latest Gollum Streams post, or visit their website, metacontinental.com. But welcome on. Hey, you guys are coming through perfect on the video, nothing on the audio so far, guys.
Okay, can you hear us well?
Yep, now it's loud and clear. Welcome, welcome.
Yes, that's great. Okay, let's start. So thank you for this opportunity to be here with your listening audience. And so today we will speak a lot about Continental ecosystem, about Continental project. So here you can see a part of our team. Almost we have more than 52 team members all over the world, and here you are seeing now a little part of it. I will be today your major speaker. My name is Vlad. I'm the Chief Product Officer. So, and I will tell you a lot about what we are building here. Here is Sergey, our CEO, financial director, and development team. So, okay, guys, I propose to build our today's conversation the next way. So, a little introduction. I will speak a little about our project, what we are building, and what we consist of, and also some words about the advantages that any investors can have if you invest in our project and if you will stay with us. So let's begin. And I like you to feel that you are really at the very beginning, and I like you to feel this unique moment when you are early investors and early adopters, because all we know in this market, only the first who come will get the biggest income, the biggest advantages. So our company was found almost 4 years ago, so we are not a young company, and our contract was created more than 750 days ago. So also you can see it on the Etherscan, and a little bit about our product and about our tokenomics. So if you go into Etherscan, or you can see it also on a pink sale, the huge amount of our tokens is really frozen now. More than 65% of our tokens is frozen, and no one in the team have access to it. The next part of our tokens is now on the pink sale, and our IDO will end in about 2 hours. So you should be a little bit quick to have the opportunity to buy the Continental tokens. And more than 25% of our tokens is now on a sale. So on a sale and on the liquidity. And only 1% of tokens is unfrozen, unblocked. So only 1%. It means that the project is really safety. No one can influence on the price, and no one can influence for selling tokens. Only you, like early investors, only that people that will buy, that will invest on one thing. So I will yes I will connect from my laptop, and I will share the screen so you can see some
visuality on our site, and so. Sorry, can you?
Coming through? Yeah, it's coming through perfect, guys. Yeah.
Okay, that's great.
No, it's looking great, guys. It's coming through very clear. You guys can feel free to tell us about it.
Okay, that's great. So just a second, I try to see my screen here. Oh. Can yes? Do you see? Do you see this?
Yes. Now we see our screen here with the Telegram AMA.
Okay. Just a second. And now?
Yeah, we see the Pink Sale Fair launch.
Okay, that's great. So I show you the visuality of our token metrics. So to prove the early investors about safety of our product. Locked 65%, fully locked till 2024. Here is a 22% for pre-sale liquidity, and only 1% of tokens is unblocked. So the project is fully safety. No one has influence for it. So if we are going to our site, so we can see that the main product that we develop is a Continental blockchain. Continental blockchain, we have innovative blockchain that allow us to have the speed more than 100,000 conversions per second. So it means that this is the fastest blockchain in the crypto market. So we all know the problems that have, for example, Ethereum network or sometimes the BTC network, but we fully solve this problem because in our blockchain we don't have transactions at all. Because the traditional transaction needs a huge of money and a huge of time and a huge of gas. Our blockchain is fully closed. It has 88 gigabytes of its size, and we have no transactions. So when everybody wants to move its funds, its Continental tokens to another person, we don't move this money at all. We just change owners. So to tell in simple words, for example, just imagine that your tokens is lying on the table and you are sitting near these tokens. It means that now you are the owner of these tokens. But when you want to spend these coins, this money to another person, in traditional transactions, you will take this money and give them another person. So, but this process is very slow and need a lot of gas. So our decision is that monies and tokens stay lying on the table, but you stand up and you owner come and sit on your chair. So now the new person is the owner of this money. So we don't move tokens, and it allows us to have the fastest speed of conversions. It names the proof of conversion mechanism. So all our products that we're developing will be fully based on our blockchain, and we all know that crypto market is growing fast, and the speed of transactions is very important for us. So our blockchain is fully solved this problem. Our products that will work on our Continental blockchain will go in very fast and commission free. There will be no any gas inside our blockchain. The next unique thing in the blockchain that every company, every huge company, for example, an Apple or Google, can go to our blockchain and create their own blockchains based on our blockchain. But for this action, they need to own Continental tokens. And to make their blockchains run, they will need to freeze these tokens. It means that early investors and early adopters that will buy our tokens from the very beginning will have the unique tokens that will be unfrozen, but other companies and other investors that will come further, they will need to freeze it. So the value of new adopters will really raise with these actions. Also, I'd like to say that we are not the only product, but we are ecosystem. So we name our project Continental Ecosystem because we have a lot of products inside. You also know about our blockchain, but the other product is a Continental wallet, is a Continental card, Continental decentralized application, and Metaverse economic gameplay. And all these products will be based on the Continental blockchain. So to be in simple words, we are now building the innovative office building, and you, like an early adopters, have opportunity to buy the free space on this office building. And when a huge and big companies or private investors will come to our blockchain, you will rent them this space because you was the first. So it is our first IDO. No one owns Continental tokens before. And also, I'd like to say that our contract is fully closed. It means that we have the exact amount of tokens. It is 81 million tokens, and it can be created more. So the contract is fully closed, and no one can create more tokens. So it is in the point of safety for investors. So we can't create no tokens more. Also we now use artificial intelligence in all our products that will help our investors and our users to use the question answer system, and it really simplify the process of understanding and using all advantages of our blockchain. So a little, just several words about our product. So Continental Wallet will give you opportunity to save your Continental tokens in it. Also, you can make different operations inside. It will be a cross-chain technology, and when you will exchange the Continental tokens inside our wallet and inside blockchain, it will be gas-free. It will be zero commissions. So we are proud that we can do the blockchain without commissions and innovative blockchain with the fastest speed that now exists on the market.
It sounds like there's going to be a lot of synergy too, just to kind of poke in here with that metaverse aspect. That's something that I happened to browse through right before we started talking. There was a lot of details on this metaverse and this land concept that you guys have. It was one of the first buttons I pressed up there. So I didn't know, like, in terms of, I guess, where the development is, because this is going to run on the blockchain. So in terms of where the development is on the blockchain and the metaverse in the land sales, where are you guys at right now, like at this current day?
Yes, thank you for this question. Basically, I'd like to say that we have two tokens in our ecosystem. The first token is a Continental token that we're talking about today, and we have a pre-sale for Continental token. It is a government token in our ecosystem, but also we have another token is a Con or Meta Continental. It will be the native token of Metaverse economic gameplay. So it's like a currency of a Metaverse world, and the Continental will be the governmental token that will control this process. So a little bit about it. It will be the Metaverse economic gameplay, and it will be like it will go like in real life. So people will have the opportunity to buy plants, to buy cafes, bars. But if you don't have to invest more, you can start even from the simple avatar. You can be like a simply worker, for example, but other investors that, for example, already build the plant, they will need you as a worker, so their plant will work and make income. So they will share with you, and they will contact to you, and they need to hire you, like in real life. So if you have more money, you can start as investor, as a businessman. If you don't want to invest more, okay, you can start like a simple worker and develop your avatar and have income, everyday income, like in real life, like a salary. But then you can invest also in banks, in cafes, in different companies. So like in real life, our idea for this product is to increase the knowledge of people, how to build their own business, how to have the relationship with on the market with other persons. So and all these gameplay, all these opportunities will be built on Continental blockchain. And if Continental has the huge speed of transactions, of conversions, we will not face any problem when we will grow. So we almost solve this problem of our landscape, and we are proud of it. So this is one of our product that will be developed soon and fully built on our own native innovative blockchain.
No, really good answer, man. You know, I guess when it comes to the pre-sale, the last question that I'm not going to stop you. I'll save my questions for the end, and I'll throw some community questions at you right afterwards. I didn't mean to interrupt you, man. Feel free to keep going.
Okay, that's great. That's great. So also, I'd like to say to our listeners, to your brilliant audience, that with the Continental ecosystem, you can't lose anything because our tokenomics is great. You are early adopters. No one owns these tokens before. And we all know how crypto market is working. Only that who comes first will get the huge income and the huge advantages. So we expect that after our sale, CoinMarketCap and CoinGecko also will, the bots from these platforms will also buy our token, but at the really higher price. So, so if you buy it on Pink Sale first, and okay, if you want to have a fast income, okay, you can have it and leave. But if you want to be a long-term investor, okay, welcome. Our value will grow. So our next plans, we will have some other IDOs. Also, we are planning to have a listing on a Tier 2 and Tier 1 centralized exchanges. Also, you can see on the Pink Sale on our fair launch that 51% will go into liquidity. And this liquidity is auto liquidity. So we have no influence on it. Because all you know that on Pink Sale there is a manual liquidity, but we don't play this game. We don't play this game. It is automatically, and the liquidity lockup time is 1 year. So it's also we are talking about safety of our product, that no one have influence on this process. So I'd like to underline that when you are first investor, you will have win-win position because you will have more tokens for the less price, and this is like a win-win position at all. All information. It is really hard to say a lot in half an hour. That is why I propose for all listeners to meet our our site, to meet our Gitbook, to read our white paper, our roadmap, to have introduction with the team. So it's a lot of information on the site and on the GitHub that you can look through our project. Also, I'd like to say that we are fully audited by Solid Proof, and the team is KYC. So we also, and I say it again and again, that the project is fully safety because of tokenomics, because of KYC team, because of locked tokens, because of different features that we that made our blockchain and our product fully safety.
Very good, man. I guess just to kind of speak, we were just talking about the pink sale, the conclusion of the pre-sale. It's coming up in about 2 hours from now. I guess just in terms of the financial side, right? Because you have a really, really big vision for this and a lot of cool aspects that all support each other, it seems like. So in terms of like the success of the pre-sale, does that have any bearing on, the result of these products or anything like that? Like, do you guys need to raise a certain minimum amount to be successful with the token?
Yes, thank you for your question. I take back to the pink sale. So now we raise already 17.5 ETH. To be precise, the 50% of this sum will go to liquidity, and so team will have only about 40% of this money, and we are going to spend them for marketing, for product development, and for listings on tier 3 exchanges. Then we will have in our plans to have 2 other IDOs, but the price of this token will be much higher than now on pink sale. So if you buy now on pink sale, you will have like an advantage position, a more win position than investors of second and the third tail. You should I'm underlining it because you should to feel it, that buying our tokens now, you will have more win position than if you're doing it at later stages. So it is very important now, and we all know how this market works. So the first come, first get income.
Well said, man. And I have a lot of great questions coming through from the community, so I'm going to sideline mine. Again, guys, there's a ton of information. There is a Git book. There is another white paper. There's websites. There's everything you can imagine in terms of details, and still a ton of time. So if we don't get your questions in on the AMA, make sure you jump in their community if you're not already in there. But I saw one that was kind of interesting from Greek. He came in, he says, looking at the on-chain details of the token, it shows the token was deployed over 700 days ago, and there has been different movement and locks for the token over the past 2 years. What's the backstory for the token being deployed in 2021 and the sale happening now?
Okay, that's a great question. Thank you. Yes, we were as I said, our contract was developed almost 2 years ago, and we tried some IDO at early stages, but I can say that we didn't ready the time for this. So there was some movements, as you can see on Etherscan, but we need to underline the present position of tokens because we to be more safety for our investors, we fully froze 65% of tokens. So to be more safety, to be more clear, and also we tried to have the IDO on Unicrypt, but we really made not good marketing, and we understood it. So we made like work for our mistakes, because we are really experienced and we are really great in developing of our product. But telling the truth, we was not so good in marketing like we are now. That is why there was some processes in the past that you can see on Etherscan, but we really solved it. And now that picture that you see is the most safety picture that you can ever see on the crypto project. So the huge amount of tokens is frozen, and the rest of tokens is going on the sale and on automatic liquidity, more than 51%. So now we reach the best safety position as it can be for the 2 years of token exists.
Well said, man. Well said. I'm going through some of the other questions here. One specifically about the metaverse came through from Brain Twister. He's asking, will the metaverse follow real-world data and metrics when it comes to investing in earnings, obviously making it as close to reality as possible in the big objective?
Sorry. Can you repeat your question, please? I didn't catch.
Yeah, he asked, also, will their metaverse follow real-world data and metrics when it comes to investing in earnings? Obviously, making it as close to reality as possible is a big objective.
Yes, you're quite right. And for this reason, we have 2 tokens, as I said earlier, that will be balance each other. Continental token is as a governmental token will have the direct influence on the inflation processes, and we will control it fully. And our economic metaverse game will really will be going like in real life, and no one can influence on the process, but the game players and investors. So it's like an open market and competitive market. The great example of competitive market is that no one have any influence on it. So this is our goal. We'd like not to have any influence on the price, not to have any influence on how it is developing. So the only our investors and the only our audience can influence on it, and this is our goal. This is what we are working for, and we only we'll have some voting process. For example, if we need changes something in our project, we will have a voting process that our investors and our users will vote for some decisions. So it will be our communication with investors and communicative process, and I think that it is really true process.
Very good. I had one come through specifically about the blockchain from Jesse. He says, usually blockchain bridges enable people to trade a token on different blockchains. Looking at the uniqueness of Continental chain, will bridging other tokens to Continental blockchain be possible, and how accommodating is the ecosystem to bridging?
Basically, our main idea is that with the Continental, you will have all you need in the crypto market. So basically, our goal is that everyone will come to our blockchain and use it for conversions and transferring of funds. Surely, if you need to use a cross-chain, we have this technology. You can use it, and you can spend another tokens from and to Continental blockchain. I mean, outside and inside. But when you're using tokens inside Continental blockchain, you don't pay any gas. You don't. It is commission free. And when you use cross-chain technology, for sure you will have some commission. So our main idea is to attract as more users as we can do inside our blockchain. So to free them from any commissions and to show them the fastest speed of conversions. Because when we will have in our blockchain the huge amount of users, we need to provide them with this huge speed. Because all we know, for example, Ethereum problems when some huge sellers comes, the Ethereum network is lagging. And in Continental blockchain, there will no any lagging because 100,000 conversions per second will give opportunity to move without any problems and without any risks. So this is our goal, to give the opportunity for our users, for our investors to feel free inside of Continental blockchain and inside of Continental products.
Very good. I saw a question come through. Any plans to incentivize builders to come over here and really start, giving you guys a proper showcase? Do you guys have anything lined up in terms of programs or incentives or anything along those lines?
Yes, for sure. We are fully open for new adopters, for new developers, for new companies. We for now have 5 contracts with another companies that already have decision to build their own blockchain inside Continental blockchain. So, and for this reason, they need to own some CTL tokens and to freeze them. After that, we can give them our open node, and they can start to develop their own blockchain inside our blockchain. So this is the main uniqueness of our blockchain, that everybody, so simply person or a huge company, they can use and develop their own product using our standards and using our innovative blockchain for it. And if you own Continental tokens, I mean as a private investor, if you now buy this token on a pink sale, you will have ability and opportunity to sell this token to companies that will come later, because they will want to have its own blockchain inside ours, and you will have this space, you will have these tokens, and you will rent them. It means that their value will rise in 10 times, in 20 times. And as more companies will come, as more value these first investors will have.
All right, last thing from the community. I appreciate you guys staying a couple of extra minutes. G came in and asked, after the pink sale, they said that there would be 2 more IDOs. Then when is the actual launch on trading on a DEX?
Yes, so after we end the pink sale, we will end it, and liquidity will come automatically. So so bots will buy and from coin market caps, from CoinGecko, and the price will rise. And yes, we will. We are having plans to have another IDOs on another platforms, and the price of Continental token on the future platforms will be much higher than now on pink sales. So those investors who will buy now will have opportunity to have the income when the later investors come. There will be also Ferry launch with automatic liquidity, so there will no any unblocked tokens. And then we are going to have a contract with a centralized exchange, and also will give liquidity to them. So this process will be unstoppable, and as early you come, as more advantages you will have.
All right, very good. I appreciate you guys once again staying a little bit later with us. I do want to carve out some time here, though. If you guys wanted to recap anything or leave us with anything, I know the pre-sale's coming to a close soon. I'm sure we have a lot of the community already in your community. But if there was anything that you wanted to leave us with in terms of parting words, feel free, guys. The floor is all yours.
Okay, thank you very much. So yes, really, you're quite right. Our pre-sale is going to the end, and we hope that we fire your brilliant audience with our great product. And as I said earlier, the first come investors have the win-win position with us. As you can see, we are on market for years, and we will stay here for years too. And those people who trust in us will really be in a win position. We will do everything it is to be true.
I'm really excited to watch it all come to a conclusion here very soon. But I do want to say thank you guys so much for jumping on with us, especially on video in the beginning and giving us the walkthrough. I know it's a huge vision, so it took some explaining, and we still just touched the surface, of what there is inside. So, guys, for everybody tuning in, make sure you jump in there. But again, thank you guys so much for coming on with us today and sharing the project.
Yes, thank you for this opportunity, and welcome to the pre-sale. Welcome to the pre-sale. We are waiting for all of you, and we will develop with you for sure.
Very good. Once again, guys, metacontinental.com. The links are in the latest Golem Streams post. And for everybody tuning in with us today, that does it for today's show, everyone. Once again, really glad we were able to get the team on to better understand everything that they're building within Continental ecosystem. And having been in development for a long time, I'm certainly excited to watch their pre-sale come to a conclusion. Once again, less than 2 hours from now. And I believe still a lot of time to jump in their community and get the answers to the questions that we didn't have time for. And thanks again for tuning in, everyone. And until next time, have a great rest of your day.
Thank you.